Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're going to dig into a company's record-breaking quarter. But here's the thing. This isn't just another business story. Nope. This is about a massive shift in how we find and fight cancer. Moving from finding it late to catching it super early.
All right, so to really get why a financial report is making waves in the medical world, we got to start with a pretty shocking fact. It's all about how we find cancer right now.
Yeah, this number, it really puts the whole problem into perspective, doesn't it? I mean, think about it. We've got these incredible treatments, but most of the time, we're still playing defense. We're finding cancer because someone gets sick, not because we're actively looking for it. And by that point, well, it's a much, much tougher fight.
So that's the big question, right? How in the world do we find that other 86%? This is one of the single biggest challenges in medicine today. And it just so happens to be the exact problem that the company we're talking about, Exact Sciences, is trying to solve.
And wouldn't you know it, they just announced some third-quarter results that show their whole approach, well, it's not just working, it's picking up some serious momentum. So let's get into the numbers.
Okay, first up, revenue. Get this. They brought in a record $851 million in just 3 months. To put that in perspective for you, we're talking almost $1 billion, and it's mostly coming from one single product line that's all about early cancer screening.
But it's not just about the big number itself, it's about the speed. That revenue, that's a 20% year-over-year growth rate. That is their highest quarterly growth rate in more than 2 years. I mean, this company is hitting the gas.
And this isn't just, money on a spreadsheet. We're talking $190 million in actual free cash flow. You can think of that like fuel in the tank, money that's ready to be poured right back into R&D to figure out what's next. So here's the key takeaway. According to their own leadership, their CFO, this isn't just, hey, we had a good quarter. No, they're seeing this as a real inflection point, a fundamental turning point that's kicking off a whole new phase of growth and impact for them. All right, so let's pop the hood and take a look at the engine that's driving all these incredible numbers. It really all starts with Cologuard. You've probably seen the commercials, right? It's their flagship product, that at-home test for colon cancer. And its success, really, it's all about how simple it is. It just gets rid of the hurdles that stop people from getting screened. And because of that, it's become a household name. And here's the thing, they're not just resting on their laurels. They've already launched Cologuard Plus, which is the next-gen version. It's got 95% sensitivity, so it's better at actually finding cancer if it's there. And it has a 40% drop in false positives. That's huge because it means way fewer people getting those scary results when they're actually perfectly healthy. It's all about making the science sharper.
But look, having a great test is one thing. It's totally useless if doctors don't actually prescribe it. And that's where they've been so smart. They've built this massive commercial machine around Cologuard. They've got partnerships with major health systems, they've built a brand that people actually recognize, and they have this huge sales force that's connected with over 200,000 healthcare providers. That's how you do it.
Okay, so all this success with Cologuard, it's not just about the bottom line. It's about funding what comes next, the next frontier in this whole fight. And believe me, this is where things get really, really exciting. What they're doing is moving into what some people are calling the holy grail of diagnostics. It's called multi-cancer early detection, or MCED for short. I mean, just imagine a future where one simple blood draw, at your yearly checkup, could screen for dozens of different cancers all at once. That's the dream. That's the goal. And the first big step into this space is a new test called Cancerguard. It's a blood test, and it's designed to screen for more than 50, that's 50, different types of cancer. It's aimed squarely at that massive 86% of cancers we talked about, the ones that are usually missed by the screening we do today. And here's the really brilliant part of their strategy. They're not starting from scratch, not at all. They're just plugging Cancerguard into that same powerful commercial engine that made Cologuard such a massive success. They've already got the relationships, they've got the infrastructure, they're ready to get this new test out to doctors and patients, like right now. So let's zoom out a bit. Why does one company's good quarter matter so much to the rest of us? What's the big picture takeaway here? Well, their long-term vision is actually even more ambitious than what we've talked about. The CEO has said they want to completely automate the screening process. Just think about that. Imagine a system where staying on top of your cancer screenings is as easy and automatic as getting a text reminder for a dental cleaning. And that really leaves us with this final question to chew on.
This record-breaking quarter, it's more than just a number on a balance sheet. It feels like a real sign that we're getting closer and closer to a future where catching cancer early isn't just about getting lucky. It's a routine part of staying healthy. So the question is, what does our world look like when that future finally gets here?